What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the debut studio album from Carson, California, MC Reason. Now, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to say MC or rapper, but I'll just go, I'll just go with MC. Yeah, Reason. TDE Zone. TDE, man. Let's see. Kendrick, Schoolboy, J Rock, Absol, Isaiah Rashad, SZA, Sir. Um, I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Maybe there's somebody that I'm missing, but I've reviewed all of those artists on this channel except for Sir. And now we have Reason, who dropped his official debut mixtape, I believe it was, in 2016. And now he's here with this project. He was on the Black Panther soundtrack, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this dropped back in September of this year, September 28th, I believe. This is a project that I almost missed, but I'm glad I got around to it, and I really messed with this project, man. I actually have some comparisons, not just this project, but uh, Reason himself. So let's go ahead and get right into this. The first track is Rufus Collection. It's just a skit, and it really sets the tone for the soul that you're going to hear on this project, whether it's the soul samples or original production of the beats, or just the soul that you're going to hear in the words the Reason is going to be saying, and the way he's just delivering the vocals. Track number 2, there you have it. Here he was also setting the tone for what the theme of this project is going to be, just talking about struggle, loss, tragedy, and how with all that combined, all that added up, it's like there you have it. You have him. You have people that he was running with, savages in the hood with guns, robbing, sticking up, and now he's also setting the tone for what else this project, the theme of this project is, and it's him getting out of that lifestyle and trying to move forward and excel. So the next track, track number 3, Corrupt. Only thing I have to say about this is that it's a banger, which, again, it kind of sets the tone for at least what the first, a good portion of the first half of this project is going to sound like. It was only 12 tracks anyway, this project. Man, and I want to say like 44, 45 minutes long. Let me see. This project was, yeah, 45 minutes long. Okay. September 27th. September 27th is when it dropped. Recorded 2016 through 2017. Okay. And yeah, but yeah, he was setting the tone for what a good portion of this first half of the project was going to sound like with the bangers. And the next track, Fuck With Me, a banger, but it's a, he was just saying, like, with everybody that's around him, pretty much everybody fucks with him because that's who he keeps around with. Not necessarily yes men or anything, but yeah, everybody fucks with him. And it's a very feel good banger. I fuck with this track. I think that's funny. I fuck with the track called Fuck With Me. Track number 5, Bottom, featuring Exxon Bell. Another banger. Here he was just talking about how he got it out the mud, like he came up from the bottom. Track number 6, Drive Slow / Taste Like Heaven, featuring Exxon Bell again. It was that drive slow music. He even said it in this track. Like, it really does have that drive slow, like that creeping vibe to it, that late night vibe, if you ask me. And he was just talking about how he got niggas in the game running shit. Well, labels that are running shit, but they ain't doing shit. So the artists aren't even doing shit. And that freaking beat switch, man, was soulful. I mean, God. What I liked about this track, this beat switch, was not just the beat switch itself, but when he said that he wishes he had $1 for every time that niggas were sleeping on him. I was like, oh shit, that's different. I haven't heard that one before. I don't think I've heard that one before, or it didn't hit me. Like when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? What did he just say? I had to play that back. Track number 7, Thirst. It's kind of on that. It was a bit of a banger too. It was kind of on that West Coast street shit. Not like like West Coast, like a hyphy, but just you should get that West Coast vibe from this track. Track number 8, Color Dreams / Killers Part 2. This is a piano-based beat with some nice drums, and uh, here Reason is rapping about. I don't think it's him that he's talking about. Maybe, you never know. Maybe he got out, but he was talking about how he murdered somebody, and now he's got to stay in jail for like 20 years. But he said he was like 19 when this happened, and he's 28 now. So who knows what happened? I don't know if this was about him or not, but still, he was just saying like he's coming to peace with the fact that he's gonna be in jail for the next 20 years at least. And so now it's like, let me apologize to everyone who's affected by this, not just this, but all my other mistakes. So first went out to the victims and their family, the victim's family, like the victim's mother, the victim's significant other, I believe. Like just looking at it like now, who's gonna chase your daughter when she runs off and everything. Uh, his family, his deceased brother for not getting him out of the streets or trying to get him out, and to his mom for being there even though he thinks that he doesn't deserve it. And it just got so deep when he was writing to his mom and everything, sending her the apology letter, and he gets her letters and he's wondering like how the hell does she even love him? And towards the end, like he said, like with this noose around my neck, the best thing I can do for you is to just go, be dead. And you hear where he plays to the effect that he just hung himself. Like you can hear him go. So yeah, that was a deep track. I really felt that. Track number 9, Better Days. He said this was for anyone who was fighting and praying for better days. And he talked about his cousin getting into drugs and how he was losing friends. And there was a quote here actually. Where was it? He said that so much will in these raps you think Uncle Phil love it. That goes back to him when I said like you're gonna feel what he's saying, and he was saying like you're gonna feel what I'm saying like when I'm on the mic. You're gonna feel not just what I'm saying, but you're gonna fuck with what I'm saying, but you're gonna really feel the emotion because it's genuine what I feel. Track number 10, Situations. Here it was a different it was a change of pace. We just talked about, well, he was talking to his girl, man, like they're going through it and everything, and they're fighting and everything, but he doesn't want to do that. He'd rather just have her here, well, at home with him. And when they're done fighting and she decides to stay the night and everything, she falls asleep on top of him, and the side chick texts him. And at that moment, he's like, well, we're not even dating, we're just fucking. So I won't be cheating on her. So I'm guessing that he went out to be with a side chick. So it's just like, yeah, situation, man. Situations. The next track number 11. State We In, featuring Space 600 and DBZ. Man, here, he was talking about, well, they were talking about, well, didn't want their sons to grow up to be Trayvon Martin or for him to be like Eric Garner. Them as a father to be Eric Garner or anything. And just saying like, yo, look at the state we in. Like we even have girls like looking out here looking for love. They're lost, they're hurt, like, and they're just doing anything for some type of affection, even if they look like fools in the process. Like they just are being played. It's like this is the state that we're in. And track number 12, Summer Up. This was a really feel good outro banger with some funk on it. It had a reflection vibe with some reflection lyrics. I don't know why I have to keep clearing my throat. But yeah, reflective lyrics on loss, but overcoming, taking shots and steps to excel, and how and he was talking about how hip hop was dying, so he was trying to keep it alive. And man, my man had a quote here, man. He said, "P asked me, is Reason still working? Shit, niggas, Amber Rose still twerking. Is gold diggers still flirting? Horny teens still jerking. All my exes still lurking. Black Lives still hurting. Black Lives still hurting." I was like, fuck, man. And that was it, man. That was this project, and I'm just glad that I didn't let this one slip through. Like I went back to this and kept listening to it, and it just hit me. And I'm glad I got this review out to y'all, man. This project reminds me of Buddy, Harlan, and Alondra because I think it's gonna be one of the most slept on projects. It's gonna be underappreciated. It's gonna be underrated because I feel like that's what it is with Buddy and Harlan and Alondra, and they're both West Coast artists, so I'm kind of getting the same vibes. Um, uh, Buddy was more upbeat, but there was some upbeat on here too. And also, I feel like my man Reason kind of sounds like J Rock, who I tweeted last night actually. The J Rock and Benny the Butcher kind of sound alike, but I don't think that Reason sounds so much like Benny. I think he sounds more like J Rock. So, but yeah, man, this was a good project, man. Like really good project, underrated, underappreciated, whatever you want to call it, slept on, whatever label that you want to throw onto it. It's fitting. So yeah, I'd give this a nice 7.5 to I give it a nice 7.5 to like a 7.75 out of 10. Like I really fuck with this project, man. This was really good. Like I said, I'm glad I didn't let this slip through. If you haven't heard this project, I definitely recommend that you check it out because I think it's one of the most underrated, underappreciated, slept on projects, honestly. But if you have heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. Be sure to hit the like button if you like this review. Share the review, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like the content that you see. And also be sure to check the description so you can see my social medias, my freaking PSN name. If you have a PlayStation 4, we can do anything. We can just be on the mic, whatever, man, whatever, or girl, whatever. And yeah, there's all types of stuff in the description. So just be sure to look at it. And I'll leave the link to this project in the description so you can also stream it if you haven't heard it. I mean, you can easily find it on YouTube, but I'll just throw it down there for the hell of it. And that's pretty much it, man. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time.